likes chocolate? Well, let me tell you what I think about it. I think chocolate is the bomb. Yes, I do have a small addiction to chocolate. I would give up food any day for chocolate. As a matter of fact, I have a saying in my house here, that's a little plaque that says, simply put, everyone has a price. Mine is chocolate. And that is so true. So today I'm going to show you how to make something called chocolate bombs. They are chocolate overload and they are so good. I can't wait to show you. So let's get started. Now that I've teased you about the chocolate bombs, let me show you how to make them. They are so simple, so easy, and oh my gosh, are they ever so good. Remember, I love chocolate. So let me show you how to make them. We're going to put them in a muffin tin. It's kind of like a muffin, but it's more of a brownie with a gooey center. And what I've done is I have mixed up already, according to the directions, a 19.5 ounce container of a chocolate brownie mix. Just mixed it up, set it to the side. Now we're ready to start on our creamy chocolate cream cheese center filling. So let's get started on that. And what I've done here, I have melted in the microwave for about 30 seconds 8 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. Like I said, this is going to be the center. When they bite into this, it's going to send them, and they're going to think a bomb exploded inside their brownie. It is so good. Okay, 8 ounces Philadelphia cream cheese that I've softened just a little bit, just to make it easier to whip it up. We'll make sure we get every drop of this. We don't want to leave not one bit. Okay, next I have 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of an unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring, and then we've got 1 egg. So let's break that up. I always like to break my egg up in a separate bowl just so you can inspect it and make sure that it's not bad. Majority of the time it's not going to be, but you don't want to pour this in here until you've inspected it, just to make sure, because if not, you've ruined your whole dish. Okay, got that in. So this is all we're going to put in our middle cream cheese filling. So I'm going to get my handheld mixer. We're going to mix this up really good, and then we're going to come back and get our chocolate bomb cupcakes assembled, and I'll show you how easy it is. So come right back. Now that we've got our cream cheese, cocoa, egg, and vanilla and sugar all incorporated, we're ready to assemble. So what I've got here is a 12-count muffin tin, and this is just the regular size. We're going to lightly spray that just because we want to make sure that our chocolate bombs come out of the oven. God forbid they didn't come out. We would have trouble in this house. We don't play when it comes to chocolate. Okay, everything's lightly sprayed. Now I'm ready to assemble. What I'm going to do, like I said earlier, is 1/3 chocolate in all of the pan, 1/3 of our cream cheese mixture on top of that, and another 1/3 of our brownie on top. But look who's back. I think I'm going to give this thing a name. I think I've used it in every single video that I have submitted in the last year. So I think we're going to call him Scoopy. So Scoopy is going to help us today. Well, like I said, I'm going to use 1/3 of the brownie mix and put it throughout the pan. So let's do that real quick, and then we're going to come back and do the other mixture. See what chocolate does to me? Makes me crazy. We're now ready to assemble our cream cheese, cocoa, egg mixture on top of our brownie. So we went through and put 1/3 of a layer. So now we're going to go back through and put 1/3 of a layer of our cream cheese mixture. When they bite into these things, they're going to think the chocolate's good, but when they bite into these, they're going to think, Lord have mercy. What in the world is in the middle of these things? Because they're going to be so creamy and so good. See, I'm crazy. I'm telling you, this is what it does to me. We are now down to our last layer of our chocolate brownie mix. We've done all of our cream cheese throughout the center. Now we're going to do 1 more scoop of brownie mix, and it's ready to go in the oven. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. We're going to watch these after about 35 minutes just to check them and see, because we are filling these muffin tins pretty full. So after about 35 minutes, we're going to check them, see if they come out clean with a toothpick in the center. If they do, we're going to let them cool for about 5 minutes. But while they're baking, I'm going to make up an amazing over-the-top cream cheese chocolate frosting to go on top. So come right back. While we're waiting on our chocolate bombs to come out of the oven, we're going to go ahead and mix up our chocolate icing that's going to go on top of them. So let me show you how simple and how easy this is. I have 1½ cups of a powdered sugar. Have a ½ cup of unsweetened cocoa. I have 1/4 cup of milk. I have a stick of melted butter. I have 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. So this is going to be actually 12 ounces of cream cheese in this whole chocolate bomb. We put 8 ounces in the chocolate brownies, chocolate bombs, 4 ounces in the chocolate icing. So this is going to be really good and creamy. Okay, and then next I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. So I'm going to get my mixer out, we're going to whisk this all up together, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to put this in a piping bag, and we're going to pipe it onto our brownies. So they should be out of the oven and cool down for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come right back. As you can see, our chocolate bombs are out of the oven. They've cooled. We've got them sitting here. They've been cooling for about 5 or 10 minutes. We've got our icing all made up. I'll stick it in the refrigerator to kind of chill down for about 5 minutes. But I want to show you, I'm going to have to get really close here. I want to show you what it looks like. See the cream cheese in the middle of the brownie? That's why I call it a chocolate bomb. It's like a cream cheese explosion on the inside. So you've got a cream cheese explosion on the inside, cream cheese on the outside, covering it up. Oh my gosh, you can't get any better than that. But we're going to have a change of plans. The brownies themselves actually took about 25 minutes. I think I told you earlier it's going to be just a little bit longer. 25 minutes, they were ready to come out of the oven. I let them chill down for 5 minutes. I've made my icing. I was going to put it in a piping bag, but I think I'm going to do it kind of like a ganache, a little more laid back, a little more simple recipe, where we're just going to dip it. We're going to take our chocolate brownie. We're going to put it down in here, give it a good swirl. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we can get much better than that. Let's go do one more. This is the quick and easy way to ice something. Let me dip half mine in here because we need to give this a try. But before we go, I'm going to top it with just a fresh strawberry, half of a fresh strawberry. That's it. But let me try it. I've got to make sure this chocolate is good before I ask you to make it. I know what it's going to taste like. Oh my gosh. That is so good. You've got to try these. Chocolate bombs. Over the top cream cheese chocolate explosion. I hope you'll try them.